place. Begin breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nicely, slow, deep breaths. So activate your soul star chakra above your head. It's about a foot above your head. Magenta color. And invite your higher self to come right into your body. So you're going to ask your higher self to assist with your nervous system, regulating, balancing out your masculine and feminine energies within, restoring natural form, and relaxing the nervous system. Allow your higher self to integrate within your body. Breathing deep. Breathing out. Every breath relaxing deeper. And while your nervous system is balancing out, you can send a cord right down into Gaia. Right down into the center, crystalline cord, wrap around the core, anchor in, feel very grounded. And invite Gaia to stabilize and balance out, harmonize the energies within and on the surface of the earth as well. So within, so without. And you're going to start doing that with your body as well. You're so within, and you're going to take that nervous system energy into your auric field. And after a couple of breaths, you're going to expand it a little farther too around your auric field. Gaia is below you doing the same thing. Breathing in, balancing out that inner world, that inner body, that inner nervous system. Breathing out, expanding that relaxation and harmony all around the surface of your auric field. And you're going to do this so any place that you're going or where you are, this energy surrounds you and protects you from things that place us out of balance or make us nervous or agitated. It's kind of being shown like if you've ever pet a cat and you kind of just go above their hair and you do it in the opposite direction, the cat will start to twitch. And so they're showing this extended auric field that the outer influences, the outer friction doesn't actually affect your auric field. It goes to a place outside of your auric field. Your auric field can affect your nervous system just like the inside of your body. If you drink too much coffee, that could be like an internal body example of this irritation. So breathing in, breathing out. Just relaxing. We're going to journey out to the 2-2 portal. We're just going to focus on ourselves right now, just for a couple more moments. Help stabilize the earth as well, support, and have Gaia supporting and grounding your body. You're feeling very secure and relaxed. I want you to start to go deeper and deeper into a theta state. And with every breath, you're going to go into deep theta. Very close to delta, which is a sleeping, deep sleep. You're going to be just right above there. Every breath you take, the nervous system starts relaxing and becoming heavier in your physical body. Breathing out, coming physical, deeper relaxation within the body. Feeling very relaxed, feeling very safe, feeling very trusted. Allow yourself to fully surrender. So with your consciousness, you're going to come out of your heart chakra energetically and just start floating, slowly ascending. And you're going to come around a gateway. And above this gateway, it has 2/2 above it. There's a lot of orange. There's a lot of deep indigo. And stepping right through that gateway, right into this deep orange, warm hue. And keep floating within this warm orange hue. Going deeper and deeper into the silence. Bringing harmony and balance into your body. union in self. So in this energy, we're going to be receiving and also bringing forward decisions with purpose and feeling a need to make those decisions and feeling trusted in oneself that the decisions that you're going to make are the right ones, and feeling completely supported and safe that the achievement will come with grace and ease. This feels like February energy, and so keep that in mind to really be in this taking action and also receiving. Taking action towards achievement and trusting the action of which you are taking in February, and receiving, and have the intention of knowing what may be going to be received by the action of which you take. Be mindful of the action. Don't fear the action. Just be mindful of the outcome possibilities. I'm just going to receive a download here. So I'm going to go into light language. To shout to the is at ash at ot. Desokoto ash at it ot. Basuto ashate atota is at ot ash at it ot. So we have the heart chakra, and so there's a lot of people that celebrate Valentine's Day. It brings single people into a frequency of wanting companionship in a lot of countries. February can also be a very depressing month because of lack of sun and things like this as well. So keep that in mind, that this can be a month that everyone can feel out of balance. It's in the dead of winter, and so bringing that into the heart chakra, an upgrade of intention that you are asking for assistance in staying balanced this month, and being able to trust the decisions you're making, and being gifted maybe not 1 or 2 steps of outcome, but maybe 3 or 4 possible outcomes of clarity. Clarity is such a gift, especially when you're being asked to take action upon things for your future. And so you can ask for clarity. And so I'm going to ask for clarity. So there's just a divine light being brought into the body, down the spine. Just that hue getting really bright in the heart chakra. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Doshi koto to ash at oto ash oto ash atatiti koto koto kotaramasha tiro koto kotara shototo ush et ot. Deosu chutu ashikate katokoto ash at it ut. So there is the solar plexus and heart. There's an activation in there. I think that's for your authority center to really link, co-create in the center here. Breathe in, breathe out. And so walking into this vision now, this gateway, excuse me, there is the yellow and the orange. So we've got the sacral, the purpose, the passion, moving into the solar, and now the heart chakra. You can start to bring a hue of green if you have vision, or just imagine that this is happening. It's a very transparent green that's coming in. No toko toko takara pashati ga toko toko tara shaka toko toko takata kata shatoto ash at et ot. De soko toko toko tana mashaka e soko toko takara mashaku. De soto ashata e soko tota. So in your upper chest, you want to have a feminine triangle, which is the big side on the top and the point on the bottom. The point will be right at the top of your heart chakra, and then right at the bottom of your heart chakra will be the point of the masculine triangle, and that's going to cover your abdomen, your sacral, and your solar plexus. And it kind of looks like a sand glass, but very defining triangle, straight lines as well. Perpendicular, I heard as well. Boshika koto koto no moshake, koto 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 na moshaka, koto 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 kana makati, koto 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 rayesi, koto koto shatota is at ot ash at. Bochi koto taramasha na makata is koto ta ash at ot. De koto koto na moshakati te koto. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to bring another aspect of self. We're going to allow this part of self to integrate here. And then another aspect of you is going to, kind of like when you astral travel, you're just sending another aspect out and above. We're going to go into a place where we can tap into what this portal is bringing in for us and anything that they want to see. I do feel a lot of Sphinx energy. So Sphinx energy, we can get symbolism and it might not make much sense, and yet individually we might actually get our own message through one symbol and not another. And so we'll go into it, but this is a general reading, so it might not all be for you. So if it doesn't make sense, let it go. It may be presented in February as well, so keep that in mind. Symbology, for example, if I see a rabbit, which I did, maybe if you saw a rabbit or multiple rabbits being on your feed, or maybe on your Facebook, people are, oh, look, rabbits are, things like that. You can see that when you see that, or if you play with tarot and there's a rabbit on the card, that card could be very significant for you in February. So to pay attention, like, oh, there's a rabbit, right? And so it might not literally just be the rabbit, but I just saw a few different decks that do have rabbits. Alice in Wonderland. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. And the Cosmic Tarot also has the rabbit throughout it. I think the Empress card has rabbit on there in there. I just saw that one. So yeah, rabbit's really being shown, which is interesting. We're going into the fire horse on the 17th with the eclipse in February. And so, but there is rabbit. Maybe this is speeding up energy. The rabbits have the nervous system as well, where they can get quite nervous. They can sense things before they happen. And so keep that in mind as well in February, that you might get that energy of that cat where you put your hand, or you just pet them backwards and they just kind of jolt. You might get things like that, or you might sense like an earthquake, but not literally an earthquake, just something about to shift. And really keep attention, be aware of that in February. And then with the fire horse, this is the action of which, so you receive the clarity. It does feel like clairsentience is being highlighted in February. So this is to trust your senses. So the fire horse is being shown. It's like literally a horse with flames all around it. It is almost flames. You must see like the negative, or the black silhouette or shadow of the horse with flames all around it. Steed, or speed forward. Steed again was said. Just gonna write that down. Boshe at ot. Deko totara boshe na makatira kototara mashati as at ot. So we're just gonna go. I still see the rabbit. I see the fire horse. And so the rabbit, it looks on the left. The fire horse on the right. And we're going back to the left side. It's almost like if you had points of a zigzag path. This is how it's kind of taking us forward. So past the fire horse. Moria sutotaria sekata kotana moshatira kotoda pashinamagata. De kototo pashinamakototaria sata isakotokotana mashata. So I see like a beautiful meadow and a little pond, very clean water. I think they're called pussy willows. They can be brown and then they turn white. They're kind of look like little hot dogs, or this type shape, and they come out of waters and meadows. These are being shown. I see lily pads. I see one in meditative state, a person cross-legged meditative state being there. I see little butterflies, tall grass. So this may be the spring after. And so it has a sequence of nervous system being affected. And so it's important that we did that today with the nervous system. and then we move into action. So first you balance out your nervous system, you receive healing, you have an intention for that, you assist or you ask for clarity, and you ask for to feel safe and supported so that you can trust your decision making. Once you ask and receive that, you step into action swiftly. And with the bunny too, it doesn't feel like balancing out the nervous system needs to take days or anything like that. It literally is by intention to come back into your body, receive clarity, move into action, and rest. So yeah, it would be, the fire horse would be the Two of Wands energy to make the decision. We have the meadow. The meadow is, because we can have Three of Wands, which is waiting for your ships to come in after you have a decision, but there is Three of Cups energy here of after you see it come together. And so with the Three of Cups, I often see the Two of Cups as a divine union of self or of couples as well. And so when we come into the Three of Cups, I see that third cup being thank you to the divine for this gift of union. And so that's what feels like. But when we have that, it's a gift that's received within the heart. And when we receive a gift in the heart, we need to quiet. We need to go into silence. And so this is the process for February, and for how many decisions that you need to make in February to practice the intention of balancing, harmonizing your nervous system, your senses, taking the time to breathe, taking the time to balance out and relax the nervous system, support it, bringing your higher self into the body, anchoring down into Gaia, breathing in, asking for guidance, for clarity, asking to receive the clarity of the decision that you need to make. And then once you receive it, to trust it. And then you move into bold action, no second guessing once you receive clarity. And then once you take action, you go into silence, into peace, bringing breath back into the body, quieting the mind, quieting the heart, going into silence and resting there. And surrendering, trusting that the outcome is exactly the one that is best for you. Equal parts. This is masculine, feminine, divine. Divine harmony. And that is where the magic of your creation transpires. So if there's something that you have been working towards, or wanting to work towards, and you do have something because you're in a state of consciousness right now. There is a temple around you, 4 pillars around you. It's not a very big temple. It's pretty much the auric field expansion. It just turned into a 4-pillar temple. And you can place inside this temple that of which you're wanting to achieve. And so extend possible outcomes, 3 or 4, like go farther, like near future, a little farther future, a little farther future, a little farther future. And then you say, and you allow it to go upwards. Just allow it to fly away from you magically on orange and yellow and white glowing hue. Looks like doves taking it up above you. Then you say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then just relax the body, surrender, letting go, knowing that you will feel inspired action at the right time. If you feel anxiety or nervousness, you know to go into your breath, bring your higher self in, just like we were talking, and then proceed with action. Trust the inspired action when it comes through. Go in the direction most guided, most pulled. Even if the mind wants to go that way, the heart is guiding you in February. You enter the mind through the heart. When you reach the meadow, the mind and the heart regulate into a place of harmony, surrender, and peace. Peace of outcome. From here I see a swan. It's almost like a swan boat. And you just get up from where you are and you step onto this swan little boat. Very balanced. Oh, this boat has both feminine and masculine on it, and you are floating towards the sunset. And the sun's going further and further down in the horizon, and it's disappeared. And now you feel your body returning, or your spirit returning to your body. Breathing into the body, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. going to pull an advice card. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and drink water if you want. Let's see if we can get the best thing that wants to come through out of that portal. A message for February, please. So we actually have 3. You're more than welcome to pause or end this if you're not interested in the messages. So this one was in the deck. I just flipped over. Good fortune granted. Just as there are physical seasons upon the earth, the soul too goes through its seasons. Spring in the soul's herald at a time of birth. New ideas, new inspiration, new energy to take action. New life, new connections, and new gifts abound. New life and good fortune are headed your way. Wow, let's sum that up. That's good. So we have a pink card. It was face down, and so it's upright. The other one was as well. It was just hiding in the deck. So this one might be feminine. What's this other one? We got the orange, so we kind of have these colors of the portal. First one, Sisters of Shambhala. Put your faith in the light and believe that good things can happen and will happen. We do not need to deny darkness, but nor do we need to place our minds there. There are lighter dwelling places into which our minds can settle. Trust in the spirit that follows the winter. Very soothing. Okay, we'll go to the last one here. The call of the wild divine. Divine wildness requires openness to all of who we are, rather than just the parts that seem proper and appropriate, socially acceptable, controlled, or tamed. Then we access to our instincts, our bodily intuition. This is knowing without knowing how you know. Trust what you feel at the deeper level, and then you can respond to those messages with wisdom. Those are awesome. Okay, enjoy your day.